This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports.
Good evening, afternoon to our listeners. It is the Unprofessional Professional Sports Show. I'm your host, BA. I got with me Keith Engel, Bo Crouch, and James Martin. How you fellas doing this afternoon?
I'm at my most unprofessional, I can tell you right now.
Perfect.
Oh, it can get certainly more unprofessional than that, Keith.
Oh, it's early, though. We got 3-4 more minutes before we go off the rails here.
There you go.
You think it'll take that long? Oh, because you're going to take a drink. I got you.
There you go.
I did stop for lunch and had a couple of adult beverages after golf today, so I hope I don't slur my words too much.
I love it.
I'll be perfectly honest with our audience.
It won't hurt the show. It'll be fine.
Right.
Might add a little spice to life there.
That's right.
So let's start off with some top news today that came out. One of the top news is that Aiden Hutchinson signed a 4-year, $180 million contract with the Lions. $141 million of that's guaranteed. Good for him. 9 players from the Lions have been sold up. Of course, it all owes up to about $1 billion over the course of that time. But at the same time, they got 9 of their main players sold up. So I don't know if anybody had a comment on this one. I just thought that was the big news of the day as far as NFL signings are concerned.
Price of cars are going up.
Everybody has a comment about that.
Yeah.
Let's start one at a time. Bo, what you got?
Oh, you just knew he was going to get paid. Like, you couldn't not pay that guy. So it's news, I guess. But, not really, because you're like, oh, he got paid. Well, yeah. I
think it works out for both parties here. The Lions get him it's a very premium price, don't get me wrong. But those prices continue to go up every year. And you're getting a guy that's like in his, third year, Brian?
Yeah, 4th year, actually. 3rd year. 4th year.
I think it's his 3rd. Is it his 4th? You sure?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so, because he came out in 20. Yeah, no, it's his 3rd year. You're right, because he came out in
his 3rd. Yeah, he got hurt. He had a phenomenal rookie year.
Yeah,
he was having a great sophomore year, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, and then he hurt.
And now he's second in pressures right now. He's got 6 sacks, and he also he's getting just under what Michael Parsons makes. He's making about $45 million a year, and Michael Parsons is making about $46.5. So again, I think the Lions. I'm sorry, say it again.
The total's more though, isn't it? Than
yeah, I think so. But it's just he's just not making. He's making just slightly under. Yeah, as far as guarantees, I don't think he.
Yeah, he's the second highest non-QB.
Yeah, the second highest, right? Yeah. But still, either way, coming off a broke leg and your team's got the confidence in you to back you up with that much money. But again, I think it's really good at this point because just you've seen how situations go, particularly with Michael Parsons. They could have probably had him sold up at a cheaper price, and you got him at a relatively really good price, and I think it's gonna get higher the further we go along. So it's good for both parties.
I can see the NFL
jokes today.
Salary cap continuing to rise as these teams lock up these superstars to bigger and bigger contracts, and it's curious what will happen down the road as these teams, as these players, because we all know all these players in football, same as baseball, long-term contracts. you're not going to get full value at the end of them, and how the teams are going to react at those times is going to be very interesting. Plus, the price of cars is going to continue to go up now, I can see. So
there you go.
Don't buy a Ford.
Yeah. Good luck on that one. I support the team. I don't support the vehicle. So going from the Aiden Hutchinson news to Game 5 of the World Series. And that will be tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in L.A., tied at 2 games apiece. The Blue Jays are going to run out. Trey Yasavage goes up against Dodgers' Blake Snell. What do you think? I mean, I didn't see this. I didn't see this at 2-2. I'm going to be honest.
I did.
I didn't see it.
I do have 6.
I saw a sweep, but
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying LA in 6 since the jump, but I don't know. Like when they hit in bunches. So I mean, Toronto has the ability. It's just, can they do it multiple games in a row?
I think tonight.
I mean, let's talk about Monday night's game.
I think
that says a lot. They lost by a walk-off, but I mean, they lost by a walk-off in virtually 2 games. Yep. I mean, they're holding their own.
I stayed and watched every second of that game.
So did I, Keith.
And I had a 9 o'clock tea time, and I was very tired on the tea the next morning. From like midnight on, I'm like, Dodgers don't score, I'm going to bed. Dodgers don't score, I'm going to bed. And I couldn't. This to me, extra inning baseball in the World Series playoffs in general is just. I felt like I had baseball back again for that 18 hours or however long it took to play that game. And you had all kinds of weird stuff happening in that game. It wasn't the best played game, but I mean, it was a lot of fun. And for Ohtani to get on base 9 times.
Yeah, that's wild.
I didn't shoot well Monday.
But it didn't disrupt his breakfast beers, so don't worry about it.
No. I did take an extra breakfast malt.
Breakfast malt.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun, though. I love that type of atmosphere in baseball. And I went on my Monday MLB update. I was just like so down before the start of the series. I don't know why, because I just wasn't up for the series. Sure. When I was younger, World Series was bigger than anything, and maybe it's just where baseball is. I'm still a baseball guy, but football's taken over so much of our consciousness that I just don't feel the same way as I felt Monday night. I did, and it rejuvenated me, and I had a lot of fun. And I have to say, as a Yankee fan and a Judge fan, Ohtani, I worship at the altar of Ohtani. He's the best player in baseball. I can't argue it anymore. He's just the best player in baseball. You walk him time so he doesn't beat you with a home run. I mean, it's fat. It was a great game.
But you guys got to give Vladimir Guerrero some credit, Junior. He's playing the lights out, man. The
Blue Jays are playing a brand of and they did this the way they beat the Yankees all year. It was so frustrating because the Yankees never do it. Situational baseball. The Blue Jays pay attention to what the situations are. You saw, I don't remember who it was last night. It was a left-handed hitter.
That's my bad.
Is that for me? I don't know
it's
who
no problem. It's the unprofessional professional sports show.
I didn't realize the ringer was on. That thing lit off.
Just the way the Blue Jays, I'm going to get this out. I promise you.
I think it's a T-Mobile sponsorship. That's what it is.
That's right.
Go ahead. He was like, damn it, I'm trying to say something here.
Totally lost. I feel like I got 3 jacks or 2 jacks anyway with me right now. Please, crying out loud. This is how it is on Monday morning and Friday morning. No. You guys are fine. I do my plenty of the same kind of thing, so it's not a problem. But the Blue Jays and the way they, again, approach the situations, the way you should approach every situation isn't the same. And they get up there with 2 outs and a man on second base, and you saw a guy poke a ball in the left field, just put the ball in play, not swinging from his heels, not doing anything, and they got themselves an extra run last night, which might have ended up being very important. In the big grand scheme of things, maybe not, but it could have been. And that's the kind of ball the Blue Jays play. And Vladdy's great. He's carrying them, so it's just it's a very interesting series.
I'm laughing at ball.
Jay's killing
Are
me.
you laughing at? That's the kind of ball that blew.
What did I say? Is that kind of blue
I
balls?
I think our commentators here they're really buying into this unprofessional thing because they're really trying to stir up stuff on this show.
I mean, they're leaning into it. They're leaning into it.
James, you got to get bald, and Keith, you have to have a goatee.
There we go.
All right. Well,
so it seems like the Blue Jays. It's just when they hit in droves. It's like if I'm the Dodgers and I see them get a hit, then you're nervous because it's like one after the other. It's like a domino effect. They just seem to find one inning where they just get 7 or 8 runs, and that's just how it goes. But I mean, I think this is going to go 7. I think it's going to go 7 fully, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Blue Jays win this out.
I mean, that would be cool. Just from the standpoint of I never like seeing the teams that just go out to buy the ring win, right? Just so on principle, I would have been rooting against the Dodgers, similar to in the 90s, the way I did against the Yankees, right? It's like, oh, you guys are just going to spend top dollar? Cool. Hope you lose. I mean, it's and that's fine. It's just a personal preference thing. But the thing with the Dodgers is they're such a good team from top to bottom that if it's close, you feel like you're going to lose, right? And that's why I say the Blue Jays, even though they can win that close game, right? Against the Dodgers, I don't know that you do. And some of that is just a psychological game, right? But when you are close, the Dodgers find a way to win that game. And so when you look at the games that Toronto's won, they've hit a ton, right? Like they're just ripping the cover off the ball and driving runs in. Last night was no different. The 7th inning was huge for them because up to that point, you still felt a little nervous there. You're just like, man, 1 run just isn't going to get you there. Right. And then they pop off in the 7th inning and, that game looks wildly different. And you feel like, oh, okay, they can probably make that work. But when it's 1 game, 1 run, 1 or 2 runs, you look at their lineup and you're like, man, it's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talked about Vladdy and we talked about Ohtani. I mean, as long as they were going to keep walking Ohtani, I had the feeling all the other night that Freddie Freeman was going to beat him.
Oh, yeah.
Because Freddie, he is clutch, man. I love that guy.
Oh, that walk-off was incredible, man. I was glad finally at 18. I was like, at the bottom, I was like, please, somebody hit something.
Yeah.
And Freddie just, I don't care who. Please, just
know
end it.
Right. Right. Somebody.
I gotta go to work in a couple hours.
You had a couple of guys pitch probably the game of their lives in that game too, in Lauer and I'm trying to think of the kid who for the Dodgers who just he threw like 60 more pitches than he ever thrown in his life, and he just kept getting guys out. It was a lot of fun to watch. It really was. Again, not the best played game I've ever seen. You saw some weird stuff happen. I think they walked there was a huge amount of walks in that game. Well, they walked Ohtani every time he got to the plate after the 7th inning.
Well, I mean, you have to when you think of the way that the game before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You give up multiple home runs. He gets on base 9 times. You're just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They made it clear.
Yeah, that kid is clutch for Toronto. Yeah.
And Yamamoto too, going. He's ready to pitch. If that game goes another, he's coming back in after throwing a complete game 2 days ago. I was baseball. That's what I remember. Baseball.
Yeah, I mean that's some Nolan Ryan stuff there.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, complete game. Yeah, come on in anyway.
Right. God bless him.
He didn't play the last game, right?
Springer. Yeah, I don't think he did.
No,
he's got that side injury. He re-injured it. That side injury.
Yeah, it's an oblique, and I don't know that he gets to play again this series.
That sucks.
Yeah,
because he was impactful too as well.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. It's called good pitching.
Yeah,
sometimes that happens.
Good pitching beats good hitting most of the time.
That's right. All the time. All the time. All right. So what do you guys predict this tonight? Do you think Dodgers are going to take this in LA, or is Toronto going to come up with another surprise?
It's the way it seemed like it's been going back and forth. I mean, maybe it's the Dodgers' turn tonight.
I think 25 innings tonight. The I'm not sure who'll win tonight. I'm really not. I'm going to say the Dodgers will win, but I think whoever wins tonight wins the series. I think this is
Keith, if it's 25 innings tonight, my hair is going to be like yours, buddy.
I mean, if it's 25, you can actually go to bed and catch the last couple in the morning.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I do think the Dodgers win tonight. I will give the Blue Jays a ton of credit, though, because a lot of times whoever loses an extra innings game is a little flat the next day.
Agreed.
And they came out ready to rock.
Yeah.
Since we had Jay out in the comments there with the random viewership stats, there's another just random stat that I saw this morning. You guys know who Brad Paisley is, right? Country artist.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, yep. Absolutely.
Okay. So
I know. I heard this morning. You know where you're going.
He sung the national anthem in 4 World Series, right? And in all 4 games 4 different World Series, right? In all 4 games that he sang, they were all extra innings. The shortest one was 10.
Yeah.
And he did it the other night for the 18 inning. He had one for 15 innings. And so as a fan, if they're like, oh, yeah, Brad Paisley's going to be singing, you're like, like I'm going to be here all night.
Brad Paisley's singing, I'll take a nap from like 8 until 10.
Making sure his performance counts. That's what it is.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's funny. Good timing.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's real bad.
You know what? I've also been very vocal about the rules changes, and I've never been so happy for the pitch clock as I was, because without the pitch clock, that game might have gone till 6 in the morning, for crying out loud.
For real.
Hey, Mike.
Hello, Michael.
But again, if it goes that long, you just go take a nap, you get up, nothing happened because no one could have scored or it had been over.
Right.
I didn't see this coming. I know everybody, it's going to go 7 games. It's going to go 6 games. I didn't see this coming. I think the Dodgers are going to kill them. So, yeah, that's what I get for listening to Jack.
I still think it's 6.
I'm not listening to Jack no more.
Oh, he'll totally back away from his comments when we talk about it Friday, guaranteed.
What are you talking about? He's going to try and spin it so that you were the one that suggested it was
exactly what I think. He won't have to back away because he won't ever have said it. I told him.
Bo, 7 games is great for sports viewership, man. I think it's awesome.
I think
no matter who wins.
I think it has to go 7 for Toronto to win.
Yeah.
I just don't think it does. Yeah. But no, I hope you're right. I hope it goes 7, and I hope Toronto wins. Like, this is one of those where I made a prediction, but like I want it to go the other way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. In the NBA, which has been so prominent in our news lately because of unfortunate things such as gambling, Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups will not be paid while on leave.
Oh, good.
What?
That's gonna help. That's gonna help them out a bunch. I can see.
They still got a couple tables open, right? So they'll be all right.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you never know. Somewhere.
They were paid handsomely, regardless. So I mean,
really, yeah.
Wasn't Terry Rozier paid like $100 or $200 million for what he was doing? I mean, I know he made $100 million, but I think he made another $100 million off the other stuff. When I gather, I don't know for sure if that's how that worked.
I didn't hear the price tag on it. That's amazing.
I didn't hear that either.
I mean, I could be wrong. I would say, but I did.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but my boy Kevin Mitchell, who I interviewed on my show a few years back, the great Kevin Mitchell, former baseball player. Great to see you, Kevin. Pops into shows now.
Awesome.
Great player.
Yeah, they'll have to be able to get by. Really, they're just going to have to do what they are getting caught for.
Yeah, they're going to be gambling in prison with some cigarettes, but
Or some other ungangly things. Anyway.
I will raise you 10 and a Pop-Tart.
Am I the only guy? Am I the only guy who doesn't understand the whole? I don't get the whole Chauncey Billups thing and setting up these guys to lose for I heard, and maybe I'm wrong, $50,000 a pop. He's getting paid to get guys to these games. What's he need $50,000 for? He's not throwing games. He's getting guys into a fixed poker game. There's something more to that story, and they have hooks in him. They got something. I don't know what. There's
they
something.
They have to have something in them, right? Because the reason, the mobs, or basically they alluded to the mob being involved, right? The FBI is involved, so that this is a bigger thing than just some backroom cards. It'll be very interesting to see how this actually plays out and who all gets exposed. And how many of these guys end up in like witness protection?
Yeah,
it's probably some extortion involved. I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, some naked pictures of Chauncey somewhere.
Everybody better hide.
Oh yes, yeah. So,
he owed somebody a favor.
Carlos,
I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Carlos, you're right. We do have to drop that in there. Allegedly,
do not sue our show.
Right.
I don't want to get sued.
We are reporting on the reporting.
True.
That's the information we have.
I was given a script before this show, so talk to the producer of the show.
Lovely view under the bus I just got thrown under.
BA is about to be visited by a DA.
Oh, gosh.
And it'd be funny if it was Sonia. But anyway.
Oh, my God. Well, you'll get life.
Hey,
you'll get life, probably.
Right. I'm through.
She'll make sure.
Hey, you know what? I'll take the DA than a plastic wrap. So
she'll just ask me one question: are the Panthers going to win this week? And then I said, no, it's over for me. Anyway.
I mean, the thing is they're going to go to white collar prison. It's not like they're headed to like Walla Walla or something where they're going to meet some real criminals that they have to worry about.
Yeah, so, it's white collar criminal.
The real thing here, though, and we joke about it a lot, and it's because it's funny, some of it, but not all of it. The gambling thing, these leagues put themselves in this position by taking billions of dollars from, sports books. And it's not so much the betting on games, right? I'm not a prude, I bet. But the prop bets are so dangerous. And now you got a couple of states already have spoken up saying, we're going to do away with this. The leagues are looking into it. And that's the thing that's the easiest thing to fix, right? You say, my over-under's 15 points tonight. I'll play 4 minutes. We'll make sure I go under.
That's right.
Very easy to fix.
They're like, we're going to fix it. We're not going to mess with, DraftKings and all them.
Yep.
And all of a sudden it's going to be brought to you by OnlyFans. And you're like, you're just putting them in a different way. Didn't some players just get sued because of OnlyFans girls?
We always go.
That's
down.
funny. What was that last comment be about the other one? The other comment? How come? Yeah, because there's still a lot of plots in the desert that could be.
Comment. It's like, if anybody's talking, it's because they are going to disappear from the planet one way or another.
Yes, they're getting their shoe size fit in cinder blocks. And, you just don't know what to do with that. So. Pretty scary stuff, man.
Any of you guys that are watching that are in that organization, hey, we're giving you praise. I'm just letting you know that right now because I don't be hearing no knock on my door. Okay.
Oh no! Listen, the stuff they were doing in those poker games is brilliant. I'm going to try to steal some of those ideas for.
Hey, they have some real money. Because
they've really stepped up their game with the cheating technology. That's crazy.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's next level. That's next level stuff when you got X-ray machines and stuff.
I'm gonna bring my X-ray glasses to the next poker game I go to.
But they also said though when these guys didn't want to after they figured out they lost, they muscled them and tried to extort them as well.
Yeah.
In regards to making them pay their money. Yes.
I didn't say that.
Jimmy. The stadium he's buried in is gone. I don't know how we're even going to find him at this point.
I thought it was
you knew, Keith.
concrete in the freeway.
How'd you know that, Keith?
Wow, the rumor I heard, he was buried in like the south end zone of the Meadowlands is where his body was. That's the story I always heard.
I heard he was buried in a Lodge freeway somewhere.
His body might be in different places around the country.
Might be not just, he could be, that's a gruesome picture.
Right. I don't get sausage from delis anymore ever since The Sopranos. That's all I can tell you.
And thanks for tuning in.
And we are sorry for the small businesses out there that do that.
I just put a bunch of delis out of business. I can't believe it.
Yeah. All in a few years of work. There you go.
No, I mean, think about the amount of money they had wrapped up in that scheme, though. Like when you're getting that kind of machinery to cheat, just the outlay of money before any started coming back is insane.
You get free tickets to the Giants games there, Keith?
They'd have to pay me to go to Giant games.
Well, they give you free tickets, so I mean, in essence,
He's saying you know some stuff about Hoffa. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also if they gave him tickets, he'd be standing out front the gate, outside the front gate, going, "I got two."
Yeah.
Right.
That's just the way the world turns, Carlos, with the FBI. So they get the true things that need to be done.
That's because the mafia has enough respect to just like break your legs and put you out in the sand. When you're going the other direction, it's like you got in a car wreck. Like,
right.
People that know the Clintons are the worst drivers I've ever seen.
Oh my
God. So staying on the NBA, watching the games so far, if anybody's been really paying attention to the games, have they? What are the surprises so far that you guys see?
I mean, what really stands out is a 7'5" behemoth in San Antonio.
Oh,
they're 4-0.
Amazing.
Yeah, just unreal. This kid, he took some lessons from Olajuwon, and right now he just looks like that he should be MVP almost. If we had to vote on who's MVP right now, clearly he'd be that. The guy's averaging 31 points a game. He's 4.8 blocks. He had 9 in one game.
He's the best player in the league without
it. And then I'd give him MVP and Defensive Player of the Year together in one, just like Michael Jordan. So that's my guy.
I think the surprise to me isn't any particular player. It's the fans for Flag, because they vary day to day in such a ridiculous way. Like it'll be one game, he'll play bad. They're like, he's a bust. And you're like, okay. I mean, I feel like NBA seasons are long, but okay, one game, he's a bust. And then the next game, they're like, he's the greatest ever because he had a decent game. It's like, could you guys pump the brakes for a minute? Like, there's 82 of these things. How about you calm down? Let's see how he does. He's going to have growing pains. He's a young player.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's pretty streaky, though. I mean, like Bo just said, 82 games. Let's just wait and see.
Well, that was.
But he looks great.
That was 50 without LeBron in. What's his running name?
Luka.
Both of them.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
He can play. This is not new, though. This is nothing new. He just has an opportunity, like you said, without those two players, he had to do all the work.
Because there is nobody else after those three guys just score on that team.
Right.
Well,
it's easy to put up some points when you're the only one out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Austin Reeves, I wouldn't exactly say is the catalyst for scoring. that every game either. So
No.
I mean, the way people been acting this year, though, he's a front runner for MVP. He had one good game.
Austin Reeves
it's all about the now, Bo.
He has far exceeded expectations from where he was when he first came to the league. Was he even drafted, or was he a second round draft pick? I don't even think he was drafted.
He may have been undrafted, I think.
I think he was undrafted. So that's what makes it, more impressive. But at the same time, again, I've seen him play. I'm a fan of LeBron, so I watch all their games. He's good, but he's streaky. He's a streaky player.
If people freak out the way they did, 6-7 years ago, he may be the new Linsanity. Let's go.
Will you stop right there? Wow. Yeah.
That was a fun 3 weeks in New York. I can tell you that.
He could rip off 10 good games and then come back to earth.
But that might be all he needs, and then everybody else will come back and play LeBron and Luka. So that's all you need to be there for. The Spurs, 4-0 starting off the season.
Yeah, but really the Bulls are 3-0 too, right?
Yeah, 3-0, and the 76ers are 4-0.
That's how you know none of this is real.
No, I agree. I mean, we got a player on a peg leg, and he at some point is going to break. We're talking about big. What's his name? I can't even think of the guy's name. Their star player.
Oh, on Chicago?
Embiid. No, 76. Yeah, 76. Yeah. No, I was piggybacking on what you're saying. That them being 3-0. Oh, come on, please.
Yeah,
I agree. It's too soon for everybody.
It's too early. Yeah. But
way too soon. Looking at surprises, right? That to me, Wemby is the one that stands out.
Yeah, I think the biggest surprise is this topic this soon.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's about today is the day, Bo. That's how it is in sports. Today is the day. What is the greatest? Everybody, it's kind of like the whole MVP talk in the NFL about Patrick Mahomes has a couple good games. All of a sudden, he's a front runner for MVP, even though Jonathan Taylor's out there running 3 touchdowns every game.
Why do we
not
understand that with Patrick?
Patrick, you Kermit. Well, you got to pick on him.
We're talking about Drake May in this household. I can tell you that right now. So
I know that's right.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd rather talk about him.
He's killing it.
Okay. Overrated for 4 seasons. I don't think he's been overrated for 4 seasons. I don't know about that. He's been injured for half of them, but
Yeah. Did he win an MVP in one of those 4 seasons?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah,
he did.
Yeah. He's not overrated. He just can't stay healthy.
Yes, he's a great player.
This one healthy year.
Yeah,
one healthy year he won.
Yeah. So going into the NFL now, let's try to segue into that earlier there with the whole MVP thing going on. Everybody's on that Patrick. It's amazing how you win one game and all of a sudden
sense some bitterness.
You win a game against a bad team, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, you're back. Okay.
Sense some bitterness. Let it go, bro. Let it out. Let it out.
I'm kind of like Bo in certain instances too. I'm like most.
I don't recommend it.
Here yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, it's just I just don't understand how people's brains work when they look at the when they make these comments about these Chiefs are back. Let them beat Denver first and probably get ahead in that division before you say you're back. You know what I'm saying? Denver's playing pretty good football right now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, so that there, I can at least kind of get behind him winning an MVP. No. But the thing that I'll say about the Chiefs is that division had their opportunity to put their foot on the neck and they didn't. And now they got all their toys back. So do I think that they're the KC of years past? Absolutely not. Do I think they're good enough to still win that division? 100%. And so the fact that their division didn't take care of business when they had the opportunity to, that's kind of telling. Is Denver good? No question. Can KC go with them? Probably. So
they still got the best coach. That's a big deal too.
And you say
what you want.
Go ahead.
As quarterbacks. I mean,
hey, when you got them down, keep them down.
Right?
That's why I always laugh when people are mad about, they ran up the score. Good. You're mad about it? Stop them.
Yep.
If you demoralize a team, it actually affects them. It works. If it's not just about physicality, mentally as well. But what I want to say about that division, well, I want to piggyback on what Bo said. Denver, they're good. They're not great. I think that Kansas City has an opportunity to right the ship. My pick was the LA Chargers. I had them as leading that division. And what I'm missing here, I think there's the issue, the reason why the wheels started falling off for a little bit there. They don't have depth. They have really good players at each position, but there's no, the injuries happen, it's all over. So, I mean, especially when the offensive line, Joe Alt went down. I think he's coming back this week, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they had a major problem with their line and the run game. They lost both their running backs for a time. It looked pretty bad for them. And so, but I think they're going to bounce back. I still like the Chargers if they can stay healthy. That's a big if. Kansas City, it's just hard. I know you don't like them, B, but yeah, when you're a winner, man, it's just what it is. It's hard to stop. You can't knock the winners. It's just what it is. They have their players. They're not the biggest bust, man. I've seen some big busts before in my life.
They're five and
I've seen some big busts in my life too.
I've seen some big busts before in my life. Yeah. I was going. That's the direction I went. Yeah, I was like, but it ain't the Chargers. I know it's an unprofessional show, so we got to keep it going.
I mean, we talked about sports way too long for this to,
But to James's point about depth is, again, going back to the Hutchinson contract and all these other big contracts. This is why there's no depth on a lot of these teams, is you're paying, 3-4 guys a boatload of money. And when guys get hurt on your offensive line, defensive line, there is nobody else to plug the hole that's any good. And I think that's maybe not universal, but I think it's the large part of the problem around the league.
Well, especially for both LA teams, because the Rams have the exact same problem.
Yeah.
Their starting lineup, great. I have them winning our division. But if anybody gets hurt, that's kind of it. Like they don't have anybody behind them. And so, yeah, both LA teams are kind of in that same boat.
Put that Brent back up there. I like that comment about the Knicks. And it's been,
of course you do,
50 years since.
You only like it because that's when they last won.
Exactly. I was the only
with those guys, man.
One.
Wow.
I wasn't even around yet.
and don't forget, Phil Jackson was in that mix too.
Phil,
I was around. I didn't care. Basketball was not on top of my list at that time.
Big busts were, well, you're probably too young for that too. But
Najee Harris busted his own eye with fireworks or whatever.
Knicks had a team. That's low, Jay.
That's low. That's just hurtful right there. Right?
That's low.
Wait a minute, Jay. Come on. They actually had an opportunity to get to the finals last season. So you didn't forget.
Actually, Jay, that's really good. I got to give you props. That's a really good one right there.
That's great.
So, Keith, your Patriots traded Kyle Duggar to the Steelers in exchange for a 2026 sixth-round pick.
Yeah, they made
Keon White, right?
Traded pretty soon anyway.
Yeah, Keon and Duggar found their way into Vrabel's doghouse early in camp, and he buried him for whatever reason. I like Duggar a lot, always have, but he wasn't finding his way out. I think for them to get anything out of them at this point was probably a good thing. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to affect them this year at all because neither one of them was playing to speak of. So interesting that he made this move, and this is what Vrabel did. It's what he did with Joe Milton, and maybe because we don't know all the stories, right? And once if guys are there and they're not happy,
Jack does.
Better off not having them around. Well, Jack does.
Yeah.
That's why you get guys out of town. If they're a problem, get them out of town. And I'm not saying these guys were, because I haven't heard that, but there could be something to that. That's why Joe Milton went. Plus, he can't play. Sorry, Mac. Mac loved Joe Milton. I don't know why, but he loved it.
Also, GJ was signed to the Bears on the active roster. They need help at safety. Good luck with that, though, because
Yeah.
They ain't picking up nobody.
When is the trade deadline? When is it?
November 4th. November 4th.
November 4th. Yeah. I don't think they're going to trade for anybody unless it's like just another guy type of trade. But
Kirk Cousins might be on the Kirk Cousins might be on the radar for some team.
Yeah, I
Minnesota.
know. I know that the Vikings have some interest for Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, Jay, the answer to this question is I would say the Patriots because, and really not too much, because it's still early in the series in the season for the Spurs. So temper that.
Patriots are easily. I mean, you figured the Spurs would eventually get there, right? But the Patriots, I certainly didn't see in year one with Vrabel, with the toys that they have. I didn't see them playing as well as they are at all. In fact, I think they currently have as many wins as I predicted them to have for the year.
Yeah. I did give them the 9 wins. I lost 2 of the games I thought they'd win, though, which is the weird part. So
I did think the coach would be as good. I thought the coach would be good. But I know everybody was telling me their offensive line wouldn't hold up or whatnot, but they look like they are world beaters right now. I mean, the wheels could fall off. I mean, God forbid. But they have depth at wide receiver. And
they've beaten better teams than the Patriots, too, by the way.
Yes.
The Colts. So
I would say Jonathan Taylor.
They beat the Titans twice, so.
Yeah, but they beat them down, too. I mean,
they also beat the Chargers on the road. I mean, the Patriots, again, as much as I like what they're doing, their success has been built off of some bad football teams that they beat, too. So I need, except for Buffalo.
I want to say they beat the Titans, but everybody's a professional. Unlike us on this show, those guys are professionals. So you got to come to play the game. So I don't care what your record is, you play the game. I mean, if you're on my schedule, I got to show you what we're supposed to do to you if you're on my schedule. If you're a bad team, we're going to show you that you're a bad team. And that's what the Colts are doing. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't see that happening, but the Colts have been impressive. I mean, it took me a long time to bring them along, right, on my power rankings, because the first few weeks I was just like, I'm not buying into this. They haven't beat anybody. And then, they start beating or at least playing with some good teams. They beat the brakes off the Raiders, and it's like, oh no, like they're winning they're winning against bad teams with style points, right? Like they're beating them up, and then they're playing with and still beating good teams. It's like, okay, no, that's a real team. That's a real team.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, let's bring that up in here.
So not
Come on, I haven't made the top 10 yet.
You did.
Oh, the bot. I can't read. It was cut off.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry. My bad. There you go.
Even when you make it, you don't make it. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't love the wins that the Patriots have had. But
Buffalo.
6-2 is 6-2,
Buffalo.
right? So, okay, you got one good win.
Hang my hat on Buffalo.
But at the same time, 6-2 in a season that isn't that long matters, right? If it was 6-2 and we're talking 80 games later, it's like, that really doesn't mean anything. But when there's 17 of them, all of a sudden, that makes a difference, right?
Yeah.
So, the Niners, I think the wheels have finally started to come off. They just have so many injuries. They're still here. I fully expect them to disappear from this. And then, at the top, not a lot of movement.
I'm a little.
Well,
This
Brock
is your,
Purdy's supposed to come back and play for the 49ers this week, so we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know that matters. I think it's all
I don't
the
think it
other
does
pieces, right? Because I mean, Mac
Mhm.
Jones has played well, so it's not like he's been
Right.
stinking it up out there. Like he's played every bit as good as Purdy has. But at some point, just attrition will get you, right? Like when everybody's hurt, like we said about depth, they're rolling out guys that are like third, fourth string guys. I mean, eventually you're just not as talented as the guys across the ball from you.
I'm a little. This is your list, right, Bo?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a little surprised you didn't drop the 49ers this week. Actually, yeah, that's the only one I would have a debate with.
So the thing that's funny is it's hard to drop them all the way off. Now, obviously, it was a bad loss, but they still keep finding ways to win, and that's why I say I fully expect them to disappear next week. Because I think the wheels are going to come off, but they keep finding ways to win. And so, yeah, it was a bad loss, but we'll see. Because, I mean, they also took a bad loss against a team that got beat up by the Seahawks the week before, right? So sometimes if you get beat up, that team comes back ready to go. So,
yeah,
we'll see.
I like the Broncos, actually. I would have put the Broncos on this list and not the 49ers. That's my only quibble. That's a small quibble.
I thought about the Niners being gone and having the Broncos at 10, but I just couldn't put the Patriots at 9.
Well, then you should have put the Broncos at 9.
Yeah.
Keith, let it go. Let it go.
Hey, just be happy your guys made it on there. It'll probably be.
This might be it. You may never see this again.
That's right. Bo said I'm the top 10 power rankings guy. You're just lucky they made it on there.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and they'll be gone next week, I'm sure.
I know he's still holding a grudge for the Beast not getting the ball. I know he is. So
I don't know. I mean, but again, 6-2, you got to respect a 6-2. I don't love the wins that they've had, but a couple of decent wins in there. But again, in a 17-week season, 6-2 matters.
Oh, Bo, is there a grudge from that Super Bowl? That interception?
No. That was a hell of a play. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's second down. Time's running out. You have one timeout. One of those had to be a pass play if you're going to use all 4 downs. Because you can't stop.
If there's a grudge that should be held, it should be against Pete Carroll.
yeah, and I agree with Bo, though. I think they made the right call, and he just didn't execute.
Oh, no. That wasn't the right call.
If he doesn't
That was. That's a great debate here. That definitely wasn't the right call. Marshawn Lynch got you all the way there. He should have had the ball.
So Jay, I look at it this way.
I do something different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, slants are a high percentage play. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
but you
taking
gotta-
worst case scenario. It's an incomplete clock stops, right? One of those had to make the clock stop.
Agreed.
Didn't they have a timeout, though?
Only one.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's the Super Bowl. It's all or nothing. Give the ball to Marshawn Lynch, and they couldn't stop him. They hadn't stopped. He brought them down the field the whole way.
So here's a fun fact for that season also. He had the lowest 1 yard goal percentage of everybody in the league that year. So just for whatever reason, he had a hard time getting that. But at the end of the day, would I wanted him to have the ball? Of course, right? But because you need to stop the clock once without a timeout, because you only have one, you can't run it 3 times, right? One of them had to be a pass play that then you have Malcolm Butler that makes a ridiculous play. You can also blame, Curse for not actually getting that rub block on him, right? So
terrible route.
Yeah, there's a lot that went wrong there. But one of them had to be a pass play. Either second or third down, one of them had to be.
My favorite story from that week, I'm only going to roll it out again for Bo, is that they practiced that play. The Patriots practiced against that play all week, and Butler never stopped it once. Never once stopped it in practice.
Well, and
That's probably why he was in tears once he caught it.
Right.
Well, and when you watched him the next season, he ended up getting another interception on that exact play, different team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he ended up getting a couple of interceptions from that play against different teams over the rest of his career. So, I mean, it's just for whatever reason, a play that in a game he was able to dial in on, unfortunate for us, obviously. But again, I'm a defensive guy. So I was like, that was a hell of a play. Like,
It was a great play.
I mean,
Then he cost us the Super Bowl by doing whatever stupid thing he did against before the Eagles Super Bowl. And
I'm with the person. Those stats aside, when you're in the Super Bowl, you go for everything. So if they were running the ball effectively with Marshawn, they should have just kept doing it. And to me, that was just a bad play. You're going with the flow. You're not
a bad call.
Yeah. Whatever statistics, analytics, or whatever in a regular season is, this is a Super Bowl.
It's for all the marbles.
Go out the window.
That's it.
Right.
And so I agree with that. But why I say one of them had to be a pass play is because you didn't have time to run it 3 times.
And they thought the Patriots would call timeout, and they did not either. Yeah. That was the other thing. They expected the Patriots to use their timeouts, and Belichick just let the clock run. I thought he did a great job of out-coaching Pete Carroll.
That's what he did. Yeah. That was it. Yeah. That's all it was.
It also helped that we had a bunch of guys get hurt in the second half.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Lane snaps his arm in half, right?
I'm sorry, my volume's going on my.
Couldn't
hear anything.
Richard Sherman couldn't move one of his arms, right? I mean, when you're looking at the second half of that game, there was a lot that was going wrong, and then you get down, you have the opportunity to win, and then you have one of the least successfully executed slants I've ever seen in my life.
See, I like the pass play call. I would have rolled Russ out, run something that way. That's what I would have done in that situation.
Yeah, it should have been like some kind of bootleg where it's a throw to the outside, so no one else has a shot at it.
Exactly.
Especially because it's Russ. He wants to run anyway.
Right.
So there's a question that I want to pose for James, because this is something that happened during the week. They have officially announced Tyler Shook to be QB1 for the rest of the Saints season. How you feel?
Okay, this is my cue to exit. Where's the exit button? Honestly, I kind of knew it was coming, because this is things that they mentioned at the beginning of the season, because it makes sense. If you have a player that you draft 40th overall and you're not winning, at some point you want to see what he does, because at the end of the day, you have the number 1 draft pick at this point right now. And if you want to pick a quarterback next year, you want to see if if you're going to take the highest draft pick next year, or pass that down if you don't trade it out for anything. You want to see if you're going to get a quarterback. You want to see, you want to see if you need a quarterback, because Chuck, again, he's 26 years old. He just turned 26. He's a rookie. He was in college for 7 seasons, and you want to see if you can get anything out of him for the foreseeable future, for 5 to 10 seasons or so. Yeah. But with that said, I think Rattler, I think you'll get an opportunity somewhere else if he doesn't play here with the Saints. Because I thought he did well. In spite of not winning games. It's a team effort. I think a lot of people tried to say that, he's 1-10 1-11 since last season. But I mean, that's idiotic, because first of all, we were injury riddled. He was playing with guys, plumbers and electricians coming off the field, coming out, to play with them, and they were doing okay. Like, Rattler did play okay. He played pretty decent, actually. I just think what he didn't do, he played safe. He didn't play to try to win games, throw interceptions, and clearly the last 2 games that kind of happened. Against Chicago and against who was that prior to them, where the wheels just fell off. It seemed like. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. Yes, they are definitely terrible.
I'll step it up for you pretty quickly there, James.
To be fair, because they're terrible, this is exactly why you start the rookie. Right? You're just like, hey, you know what?
You have to
1-7. At 1-7, it's a wrap. Like, you're not going anywhere with this team. So put him out there, see what he has. You're not worried about winning. In fact, you're low key hoping he doesn't. And because that gives you a better first round pick. But then you at least get to see his development and his ability to read a defense and move around and do all of these things that you need him to be able to do.
We got you.
Horrible. Because I said terrible, my bad. But yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, this is exactly when you would do that. Like if you were somewhat competitive with Rattler in there, you probably roll with him, right? Because you're just like, oh, okay, you know what? Let's see what we can do. But when you're 1-7, tied for the worst record in the league, you're just like, okay, yeah, let's see what these developmental guys, and it's probably not going to just be him. It's going to be anybody that's depth within the team too. They're going to be like, oh, you know what? We got this other guy we drafted. Let's see if he can step up and do something. Right.
And honestly, the gauntlet of the schedule happened already. After the Rams, we played the likes of the Dolphins, Carolina, Atlanta. I mean, Chuck might have a better going at this with a much easier schedule. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm hoping not. I hope we can keep the number 1 draft pick. And then honestly, I wouldn't even want I wouldn't want a quarterback at that position. I'd want to pull out and get a whole bunch of draft picks for that position.
Yeah, don't take any of these quarterbacks first.
No. Well, not for 2026. No. I don't see anybody.
A lot of stuff. Right. So like if you can amass picks out of it, I like that because you guys are, 50 players from a 53-man roster. So, I mean, get as many as you can.
Right. Exactly.
And just a quick.
And by the trade deadline, just one more thing. I'm sorry. I wouldn't mind sending Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave away, just to let you know. I mean, because that last game, they were manhandled by Antoine Whitfield Jr. I mean, he took the ball away from both of them, like literally. They weren't even interceptions. They should have caught those balls, and he just took them away from him.
Yeah.
Real quick, Raheem Morris, do you think that he needs to be gone from that team?
That's a bad loss this past week, not just because I had him in my survivor pool for $125,000.
Oh,
so Keith definitely wants him fired.
Oh my! I don't know how you lose to that team by 30 points. At
home,
this guy's had his chances. I don't, and I know Penix isn't playing and whatever, but you got to find a way to get it done against the bad teams in his league, and that's a game you have to win at home, as you said. And I think. He knows somebody. That's how he got the job, right? They liked him. They worked with him before. He had his chances in Tampa Bay. I think he'll be gone after this year, unless this turns around drastically in the second half. And I just don't. I think this is an up and down football team. That's what you're going to see.
Well, in a team like how when you're looking at the Dolphins, they don't play an inspired brand of defense, right? How do you give 9 carries to Bijan?
Crazy.
Like, how do you just keep forgetting this guy exists on your roster? I mean, Atlanta loses games because they don't put the ball in playmakers' hands.
Yeah.
That's coaching. Like, that is your head coach, your OC. And if your OC isn't getting it done, you know what your head coach can do? Get this guy the ball.
Well, we definitely blame Ike Hilliard for all the woes of the Atlanta Falcons, and he's gone, the wide receivers coach. But it's probably still his fault sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a lot like the Giants. It's a lot of finger pointing as opposed to taking accountability. That you've been there for a few years now. You have a roster that when everyone looks at it before the season, you're like, they should do something this year.
There's some talent there.
They come out and they do what they do. And so, yeah, I mean, he should be on the hot seat if he's not.
A lot of heads are going to roll this offseason.
Yeah, we have an Atlanta Falcon fan that me and James know, and he's always given excuses for certain things when, coaching is a big thing. And it's bigger than what people think it is in the NFL.
Yeah.
And you lost to the Carolina Panthers in Carolina and got shut out and then scored 1 point. Then you come home and you lose to maybe the second worst team in the league in the Dolphins, and you get blown out. You don't get beat, you get blown out. At home.
Yeah.
And you're far superior than the Dolphins are as far as the roster is concerned. There's no excuse for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, to make it even worse, I mean, not only was it 9 carries, but they only had like 15 running plays total.
How good.
Yeah,
especially when Kirk Cousins is playing quarterback that day. I mean, you've got to be able to run the ball better than that.
Exactly. One of the rushes was two of the rushes were Cousins.
Right.
So, I mean, like, what are you doing? So, yeah, no, I mean, it's again, that is coaching across the board because they have a roster that is certainly better than what their record shows. Do I think they're great? No, not at all. Do I think they should be a 500 type of team? Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Well, anyway, gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this hour of unprofessionalism. We had some of that. So
we'll do better.
We covered some of that. We did cover some of that. So,
I feel like it wasn't enough.
No, we'll do better. We got to do better.
We kind of just said we didn't let the bus thing carry through. That's the whole thing, James.
Well, the unprofessionalism is carrying on after an hour and not letting Keith get out of here.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Yeah, Keith's got to go. Yeah. So anyway, guys, y'all have a good evening.
Hey, guys.
Good weekend. And everybody else, thanks for the chat. Everybody in the comments. We got to go, though, because Keith's got to go. So
it's all about
peace out of
me.
here.